Good afternoon. We are at Tomahawk North. It's a park in Johnson County, Kansas. We are just a little bit behind where the Tomahawk Road is. This is Indian Creek. This is one of my favorite spots. It's a little bit secluded from everyone else. This particular creek produces panfish. There's bass in it. There's carp in it, and I'm sure there's catfish too. So what we're going to fish for now, because it might rain, we're going to do some quick fishing. Again, we're going to be using this ugly stick, 6-foot medium action rod. We're going to be using the Zebco Omega Z03, Mr. Crappie 8-pound line, high vis. We're going to be fishing weighted bobber, split shot, reel worm. As you can see, I think that's one of my bobbers over in that tree over there. The best place to catch fish is where that tree lays down and there's branches that come out. So whenever you fish, you're looking for cover. Fish can't close any eyes. They don't have any eyelids, so light hurts them. So what they do is they try to hide underneath things. They're also predators, so they hide behind things so they can ambush food. So we're going to be trying to mainly fish in front of that tree. There are rocks. Oh boy, over here talking. So there are rocks in the middle of this pond area, not pond area, creek area. There we go. Let's take a look at this guy. That's a bigger fish. What's that? 6 inches. Rocks. All right. See you later. You can hear the drag going. I'm not trying to destroy the fish, so it's set to where they can kind of put up a fight, but not damaging as much as I could if I would have had it really, really tight. Ooh. See, this guy's big enough to where you can lip him. This guy's a fighter. Look at that guy. All right. See you later. No? Oh boy. Let's see if I have any bait left. Oh, I got a little snacky poo on there. Alright, let's get it back out there. Better cast. Whoa. Boy, that guy hit it pretty hard, didn't he? Girl. Is this fish swimming towards me? No. smaller fish. Sorry. Got you through the nose. Streams and ponds are really peaceful. At least I find them to be. Here we go. I'm just not setting this right. There we go. Oh, slow down. Damaging the fish. Right in the side of the mouth, which is exactly where we want it. There we go. The thing about fishing here is there's also rocks. You can get caught. What'll happen is your hook will get caught on a rock, and as you're trying to pull it, you'll get stuck. Branches and all kinds of debris underneath the water. I wonder if I have any bait left after that little mini snag. Let's take a look. Nope. I snagged into some kind of algae or submergent vegetation. For anyone who doesn't know, Johnson County, Kansas is a county that is very close to Missouri. It's right on the border. It is a suburb of Kansas City on the Kansas side. Kansas City is kind of split down the middle. You have Kansas City, Missouri on the east, and Kansas City, Kansas on the west. I live almost right on the border of Kansas and Missouri. If you look on a map, you'll see we're really close. Oh no! Right in the tree. That is not going to be good. Can I get it out? Oh boy. This isn't that pretty good. Oh, it came out. Nice. Sometimes you'll see a tree near water. It has a whole bunch of bobbers in it. It looks like a Christmas tree with all the bobbers in it. Now, I can feel I stretched this line really, really thin. It's weakened the line when I did that. So I am going to take a moment and redo my line. I might actually throw some bigger bait too. I have put a white grub with a curly tail with a red head. Fish only have 2 cones in their eyes, so they see red and green and shades of those really well. White and black, of course. I'm going to fish this about 18 inches down, which is 1.5 feet. I'm using a heavier bobber because this is also heavier. If I used a heavy lure with a smaller bobber, the bobber would be pulling down in the water and I wouldn't be able to tell if a fish had it or not. So I'm fishing with just a slightly bigger bobber. It's also weighted so I can get it out farther in the water column, the stream, creek. You get it. All right. Whoa. Yeah, it's a fish. What do we got? He really wanted that. He inhaled it. All right. A little trouble getting this in. There we go. See you later. All right. Make sure our bobber and line are all not tangled with our rod tip here. That would be bad news throwing that, huh? All right. All right, I'm going to switch back to worms. We're having much more luck. I sized up, thinking we're going to catch larger fish, but that's not the case. Just going to put this one away. Fish with my open face. You might be wondering what the difference is in the bobber shapes. So a round one makes it hard for a fish to pull down, but you get a better hook set with the bobber itself. When you see it going down, you know a fish has it. When you have something like this, where it's more oval or oblong shaped, it is easier to pull down into the water for the fish. You'll see it, but for me at least, it's harder to see up top. I have not great vision, and I have trifocals, and sometimes it's hard for me to see the bobbers way out there. But they really are the best bobbers, these oblong ones. A YouTuber named, what's his channel? Realistic Fishing. Alex with Realistic Fishing. He uses these. He kind of got me started on them. I left a comment once, and that's what he uses. I started using them. They do work really well. Whoa! Over here talking, not catching. Oh, it's a little smaller one. Bigger than those dinks we were getting earlier today over at Meadowbrook Park. So if you haven't seen that video, this is a Cast King Crisis rod. It's an IM6 blank, which means it's a thinner rod. It's 6'6" in length. It's medium light. The action is moderate fast. So it's a little more flexible than some of the other rods. This is a Piscifun or PC-Fun Flame 3000. The line I'm using is Mr. Crappie 8-pound. I was using it earlier. Which is, oh, look at that. So, which is funny that the fish, their natural food is worms, bugs, other fish, things like that. It's not plastic white grubs. So these fish are going to town on these worms. Barely had them hooked. All right. There's where I want. So you might be wondering, you see that? I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a line of monofilament on top of the water. Monofilament floats on top. If I can see it, you know the fish can see it. They're closer than I am. But when you have, you slow my reel in, yanking these fish out of the water, it's not good. Oh, it's a little dink. So this water is kind of clear, right? It gets muddy. It's nature. It gets chocolatey and overflows. This is where it should be. This is normally what it looks like. This is a normal water level and a normal clarity for this. As you can see, as the light hits farther out deeper, that's probably, I don't know, 6 feet down. You don't see the bottom anymore. So the light reflection kind of helps me when the fish are looking up and they're seeing this worm at the bottom. I don't know if I explained that correctly, but the fish can see the line, but a lot of them don't care. What they see is the worm. Oh, that, I did not set that hook. See, as you can tell earlier, you could see that big red bobber. On this one, you can kind of see the tip of this fluorescent yellow one. These are all green sunfish, I believe. Some of them are hybrid, some of them are not. It's got blue right here. It's got kind of pale yellow. It's got ear. This dark colored ear. People call them sunfish, bluegill, rock bass, all kinds of names. They're really just brim or bream, depending what dialect you're using, I guess. They're just panfish, which means that the fish can fit into a pan. That's the size. It's like the size of your hand. They're called panfish because that's what people would eat, cook them in a pan. Going back to that worm was a smart move. Yeah, see. Bluegill will peck at it. Small ones, as you can see, the bobber will barely move. They're not really grabbing onto it. Oh, there we go. I'm going to stop horsing these fish in. yanking them out of the water so hard. Yeah, especially with guys like this. It's not good for them. All right. Didn't bring my other camera battery with me. I don't know how much battery life I have. I don't know how long. You'll see me fish. Battery usually lasts about an hour 20 minutes tops. That's what I've found so far. Oh, boy. I got him. I'm just kind of slowly bringing him in. Don't think he's very big. Nah. Not bad. They're down in some kind of vegetation hiding down there. Gotta clean off my hook. The fish aren't going to be able to see my bait or be attracted to its scent like that. There we go. Use the old faithful rod and reel right here. Pretty good. Not the best by any means, but I do okay. Oh boy. Oh, this is a bigger fish right here. He's running on me. Oh boy. What have we got? You know what I didn't bring? I did not bring the net. Boy, this is a big fish. What we got? Can we see? He's trying to roll on me. It's a catfish. All right. All right. Not sure what kind of catfish that is, but away it went. So there are other species in here, just don't really see them very often. I don't anyway. Get a lot of bluegill, panfish, and brim. Oh boy, that went too far over. All right, did I catch a fish? How did I do that? Boy, that was unexpected. Just trying to reel it in and somebody gobbled it right up. Nice green fish. Whoa. There we go. Need to be gentle. Not jump out. Oh, oh, oh. Dude, slow down. Alright, here we go. Almost done. There we go. This must be a tiny fish. No? Alright. See, the bobber's already gone. I'm trying to... There we go. That's what we want. Yeah, it's a smaller fish. Ooh, boy. Did you come from Meadowbrook? Boy, boy. There we go. Still looking good. All right. Back into the breach, dear friends. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh boy. It's a larger fish. What? They are like down in some stuff today. Look, whoa. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. All right, look at that guy. That guy's a good 7 inches. We're going to be using this red and chartreuse crappie magnet. Crappie magnet is just a little bit bigger than a trout magnet. So it attracts bigger fish. It looks kind of like the normal worms, grubs. But the red, they should be able to see underwater. pretty well. This one's fighting pretty hard. Let's see what this is. Whoa! Mama! Look at this guy. Holy moly. You don't live over in Meadowbrook, do you? You are every bit almost 7.5 inches, dude. You're a big one. Okay, stop. Trying to unhook you. There we go. Alright. See, it's got the split action in the tail here. So those flap in the water. Also have it on a 1/64 ounce jig head. So when it floats, it kind of floats down like this, and you can see the fish get attracted to the tail. Alright. Oh boy. Just not having luck setting the hook. Now it's bluegill tapping at it. There we go. Another fighter. So this is May 2nd. The fish have been slowly coming back into the creeks. When the creeks freeze over, the fish go to deeper water so that they don't freeze. My sons and I started fishing this year. Oof. We tried a couple times in the winter, didn't work. Around St. Patrick's Day, we started going out more. It's usually around St. Patrick's Day in Kansas City where things kind of come back, kind of. But it really wasn't until April where the fish kind of started. I was getting 2 or 3 a day every time I went out. But now, I mean, you've seen almost every cast I go out and catch a fish. Unless you try to set the hook like that, then you don't. Let's pull this one back in and send it back out. Oh, that's not good. Totally went way off course. You watch, some fish will come hit that while I'm trying to redo my line. It's stuck on the end. It's wrapped around it. That's why. All right. Still 18 inches up. Still flat. Still got its appendages. Still got a fish. There we go. That's where you want it. Ooh. You sure fought hard. Just a medium guy. You fought hard, buddy. You're fighting out of your weight class. You're going to be a big one. Good for you. There we go. Oh. See those ducks? Way off over there. All those little baby ducks. I don't see my bobber anymore. But also don't see my line moving. Oh, there it is.
Low power.
Alright. Here we go. See that one on there? Yeah. Alright. This is going to be our last cast. Battery set at slow power. You can barely see that. Oh, boy. There we go. What do we got? Oh! Be free, my friend. Oh, that was the last cast. Oh. There are the ducks. The mama and the babies. So cool. Alright, well, it's time for me to go. I hope you had a good time as I did. And I'll see you next time.